Hello, this is Jeff Bellinger here for another 2-Minute on Tuesday. One of the things that's happened here after the election is that we're starting to see changes to the healthcare reform law already. Both the House and the Senate passed a bill that changed the way HRAs can be used. And the President signed it back on December 19th. So we wanted to tell you a little bit about that law and how it's going to affect small employers. They actually came up with a very long acronym for it. It's called the Qualified Small Employer Health Reimbursement Arrangement, so QSEHRA. It's going to allow, again, employers, small employers, define small employers, to allow employees to pay for individual health insurance premiums using an HRA. These types of programs were available, and a lot of employers were using this mechanism back in the day. But when the healthcare reform law was passed, the IRS and several agencies made a determination that HRAs were group plans. So because HRAs were group plans and were going to fall under the healthcare reform law, it did not. They made it sure that employers could not use it anymore for individual premiums for small employers. So that all went away. Now it's coming back. One of the things that we're seeing, you'll see a lot of articles written about it, is we're probably not going to see it used a lot because as the healthcare law has evolved, we're starting to see individual premiums exceed the cost of small health insurance plans. So employers, most of the articles are saying employers are probably going to be better off putting in a small health plan for their employees versus using this mechanism to allow them to pay for that. There are a lot of rules and regulations to using this. I'm gonna go through a few. It's going to be available January 1st. However, there's a caveat that says employers must notify any of the employees 90 days prior to allowing this to happen. So there's going to be a little bit of a start that, or a notice, a period that you're going to have to go through to allow it. The benefit has to be the same for all employees, so you can't just have your employees go out to the marketplace and purchase the plans and then you can allow them to run it through tax-free. As an employer, you're going to have to choose an amount that you're going to, whether it's going to be the highest amount for the highest employee or just a set dollar amount. Maybe you're just going to do $300, $500 a month to each employee, and if they spend that on premiums, they could use it. It is capped. The single cap is $4,950 for the year, and the family is $10,000. Those are some of the basic rules. If you want to know exactly, or if this is something that isn't of interest to you, feel free to reach out. Remember, we have our whole BBP admin department, which specializes in these plans, these types of plans, HRA arrangements, and stays on top of these regulations. But we just wanted to get it out and let everybody know this did pass rather quickly after the election. We're going to see a lot of more changes to the healthcare law as we keep going forward. My name and contact information will appear on the next screen if you have any questions. Other than that, have a great day and a good new year coming up. Thanks again.